Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining us here on WTOL 11 Plus. Looking ahead towards this weekend, there's a lot to digest. So let's get right to your forecast. This is what to expect for the rest of the day. That mixture of sunshine and clouds finally staying dry for an entire weekend, and our temperatures, while yes, it is still chilly, we are slowly warming up. Our sunrise happened, you can see right around 6:08 this morning, so we're seeing earlier sunrises, but also those later sunsets. In fact, can we take this full screen, just show you how beautiful it is over downtown Toledo? It's just a gorgeous start to the weekend. I think it's also the last weekend of May. We might have one more weekend, but yeah, this is what we are seeing. Temperatures today slowly climbing back up to those mid 60s, but seeing lots of sunshine. So it is Memorial Day weekend. If you have that long weekend, depending on what you're doing, whether it's a barbecue, maybe you're going to go to the cemetery, honor our veterans. This is and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. This is what we'll be seeing Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will be warming up. You can see we're still in those mid 60s. That mixture of sunshine and clouds, on and off clouds and clear skies for Sunday will almost be in those upper 60s. Still seeing some cooler temperatures, but then looking ahead towards Monday, it is dry. I don't know about you, but I definitely remember seeing some more soggy Memorial Days. Not the case for this year. We're seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds and temperatures in the upper 60s. So things are finally warming up. It's a gradual warm up. I'll tell you what, by the time we showcase your extended forecast, you're gonna be like, finally. Now, we did ask some questions on Facebook, and I'm going to answer them as well, too. So our first question was asked, what's the perfect day to be grilling for this weekend? Honestly, none of them are terrible, but I'm really going to focus on Sunday. We're seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds and temperatures going from the low 60s right around lunchtime, later on the afternoon, right before dinner time, in the mid to upper 60s. So really, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday aren't terrible grilling days, but if I had to pick one, I'm talking by a degree or two, because again, this is what we saw on our 3-day weekend. 69 for tomorrow, 68 for Monday. So really, any of those 3 days, really not looking too bad to, get out and grill. In my preference, it might still be a little bit chilly, but you know what? You can just get outside, maybe even just go for a walk. Same thing for today. We're seeing that decrease in clouds. I'm going to be saying this a lot. We're slowly warming up. Our temperature for today in the mid 60s, and normally this time of year we're in the mid 70s. So we're feeling more like the end of April rather than the end of May. One of my favorite things to showcase here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus, a dog walking forecast. Pull out your smartphone, scan that QR code. It'll take you to a post on my Facebook page. Comment your pet's photo and tell me a little bit more about your pet as well. And please don't forget to include their name. Today, you already know it's a green paw kind of day. We're seeing that mixture of sunshine and clouds. Those temperatures still, I'm going to say it again, in the mid 60s. So comfortable for the pups. But if you're like me and get chilly, yeah, you may still want that medium jacket. But I got two adorable pups I want to showcase with you. Emmett and Benny, they're like, Dad, can we go outside and go for a walk? It's going to be beautiful walking weather or dog park weather or go for a ride. I'm sorry if your volume is turned up right now and your pets are like, what did she just say? Yes, it's going to be really nice to get outside with your pets for today, so please do so because we're going to continue to see some dry conditions for these next several days, but we are tracking more rain on the way. More details coming up in just a little bit, but also Mud Hens take on the Indians this evening. First pitch right around 7 o'clock, and we're seeing temperatures go from the mid 60s right around first pitch to the last out, dropping at least 10 to almost 15 degrees, back to the low 50s, but we're also still seeing on and off clouds and clear skies. So tonight, things are staying dry, but also staying pretty cool. Forecasting those lows in the mid 40s. Yeah, it is chilly. We woke up this morning and saw temperatures in the 40s. We didn't really see any frost on our vehicles. It was just warm enough, but still cooling back down in the 40s for the end of May. Yeah, I'm not going to get over that. Eventually, again, that warm up is on the way. But our sunset for this evening getting closer and closer to 9 o'clock. And in fact, our first 9 o'clock sunset is just in the matter of days. May 29th, so just a few days away before we see that sunset after 9 o'clock. Now, maybe you're heading out to Lake Erie for tomorrow. Conditions really not too bad. We're seeing temperatures warm up to those upper 60s, waves about a foot or less, on and off clouds and clear skies, and the winds coming in from the northwest around 10 knots. Now, if you plan on swimming in the lake, please be prepared. It is still frigid. We're seeing lake temperatures in the upper 50s. Again, eventually, that's the key word for this video right now. Eventually, we will get there. Now, I'm going to go with, actually should just be a green lawnmower for today, tomorrow, and Monday. Tuesday is that next best chance for those rain showers. Pinpoint your hometown. This is what to expect for the rest of the day. Again, on and off clouds and clear skies. Temperatures by lunchtime in the upper 50s, close to the low 60s, and then looking ahead towards this afternoon, forecasting highs in the mid 60s. Those clouds start to increase just a little bit, but we're really not tracking cloudy skies for tonight. Just on and off clouds and clear skies. Eventually, those temperatures dip back down to the 40s by tomorrow morning. Models overdoing it just a touch a little bit, but still really not too bad eventually. We'll be waking up to some cloudy skies for Sunday morning, really not tracking any rain here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. By lunchtime, upper 60s, almost to those low 70s. Eventually, again, we will get there. Sunday evening, still seeing cloudy skies. Eventually, a slight decrease in clouds, but then heading out the door Monday morning, whatever your plans are. It's going to be a chilly start. Temperatures once again in the 40s and the 50s, but on and off clouds and clear skies. And notice, any Memorial Day festivities that are going on, again, honoring those that made the ultimate sacrifice, it's going to be dry, and already by 10 o'clock, seeing temperatures in the 60s. And we're forecasting those highs again in the upper 60s. We'll see that increase in clouds later on in the afternoon and also into the evening, and eventually those rain chances return starting on Tuesday. That pollen count, get ready because we're sitting at that high level today, tomorrow, Monday, and also into Tuesday. So don't forget that allergy medicine. Been there, not pleasant. As far as that UV index goes, we're sitting at that high/medium level for these next several days. It's at a 6 for today, a 7 Sunday and Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday dipping back down to that medium level around a 4 because that's the next best chance for those scattered showers. But we always say, whether you're at that low level or that extreme level, always apply the sunscreen and take those breaks in the shade because you can get sunburned even when it is cloudy outside. This is what I think you'll be excited about, seeing a gradual increase in our temperatures. So today, still at least 10 degrees below average in the mid 60s, upper 60s, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then the 70s are finally back just in time for Wednesday. Check this out. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're in the low 70s. Saturday, mid 70s, the last day of May, kicking off the first day of June, highs 1 degree below average. So we're seeing those fairly seasonal temperatures kicking off a brand new month. And that's right on track with our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, seeing above average temperatures. And again, our average highs by then are in the upper 70s. So from June 1st to June 7th, that first full week of June, seeing what we should be for this time of year. So finally warming up. I know there's people out there thinking, she's excited about those upper 70s. Yes, because that's what we should be for this time of year. Now, we have still just a few days left of meteorological spring. You can see from May 15th, so a little over a week ago, 10 days or so, 73 was our average high. Now we're seeing average highs around 76 degrees. 78 is our average high for that last day of May. And then I want to show you meteorological summer because that kicks off on June 1st. And you're asking, okay, meteorological summer, meteorological spring, that's not right on the calendar. So meteorological summer, meteorological spring, that's just an easier way for meteorologists and those of us in the weather community to keep track of data and records because the time doesn't change from June 1st to August 31st. It doesn't change. Whereas astronomical spring, astronomical summer, what you see on your calendar, that changes. Sometimes it's the 19th or the 21st or the 20th or the 22nd. That changes depending on the year, and also it depends on, astronomical. So the moon phases, the sun phases. This does not change. So meteorological summer kicks off June 1st, so a little over a week away with those average highs around 79 degrees. And we'll see the peak average high in the middle of July, which is around 87 degrees. And I'm not even excited to talk about this already, but eventually, this is still by the end of July, beginning of August, we'll start to see a slight decrease with our average highs. But yeah, meteorological spring still in session. Now, we did have someone ask on Facebook, how does summer look? Is it going to be below average, above average? As of now, for the next 90 days, our seasonal temperature outlook showcasing above average temperatures. So we're going to continue to see that warm up. And I know a lot of people are thinking, okay, yes, we finally need to see a warm up. Some of you are probably thinking, I don't want it to be another hot summer. It doesn't look extremely hot like those along the northeast, but yeah, we could see some warmer temperatures just in time for summer. Now, if you love all this information, you can have it sent directly to your devices. Just search WTOL 11 Weather in the App Store. It's a free download, and it's compatible with Apple and Google Play. And there's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour-by-hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus, if you use the More tab down here, you can submit your photos and videos to be showcased here on WTOL 11 and also on WTOL 11 Plus. Thank you, Director John. There is our More tab right there. You just hit that and you can submit your photos and videos. And yeah, as far as videos go, how about also personalized weather forecast videos from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. Something else to check out, Toledo's #1 digital weather show, Off the Radar, hosted by myself and meteorologist Ryan Weekman, but also a shout out to our awesome radar rangers, our director Tim, our producer Alexis, our digital producer Tiffany, and our camera operator Mark. This week we were talking about tornadoes since we're kind of in the heart of severe weather season right now. Before I go any further, not tracking severe weather here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, but Ryan and I put our rangers to the test. We looked back at some really cool tornado weather video from movies. So think about some popular movies that have tornadoes in them. But also, we gave the chance for the radar rangers to redeem themselves after the last time we played trivia with them. Did it go well? Did it go bad? Check that out. We are live every Wednesday on WTOL 11 Plus and also on YouTube every Wednesday at 10:15. So set your alarms, mark it on your calendars. But here's a really cool thing. You can watch this on demand on your schedule on Fire TV, Apple TV, and also on Roku. And you can go back and watch previous Off the Radar episodes from our graduation episode. You can see our tip-off trivia episode, and you can also see an episode where Ryan and I get roasted by our radar rangers for National Comedy Month. Again, pretty cool. Lots to check out on WTOL 11 Plus. Something else you need to check out, our holiday countdown. This is going to be updated in just a few days because Memorial Day is just 2 days away, a little over 3 weeks away. 3 weeks from tomorrow is Father's Day. 4 weeks from yesterday is that first official day of summer. Now, this is the astronomical summer, so this is what will be starting the middle to end of June. So that average high of 84 degrees, so excited for that. But if you want to think, okay, when this is astronomical summer, when does meteorological summer start? It starts June 1st, so even sooner than that. 4th of July is just 41 days away. We are just weeks away from Independence Day, and that average high again at 86 degrees. Remember, we really reach our average high peak at 87 around July 15th, so not even seeing the warmest days of summer just yet. But eventually we will be warming up, but right now we are still tracking those below average temperatures. I mean, check this out. Mid-60s for today with that mixture of sunshine and clouds. Sunday, on and off clouds and clear skies once again. And we're gradually getting there, forecasting highs on Sunday in the upper 60s. Same exact thing for Memorial Day. Not tracking any rain, on and off clouds and clear skies. However, anything in the morning might be a little bit chilly as we're forecasting lows in the mid 40s, but eventually warming up to those upper 60s by the afternoon. Same thing for Tuesday. Highs will be in the upper 60s, close to the low 70s, but we are tracking some more scattered showers on the way Tuesday, Wednesday, and also into Thursday. As of now, nothing strong or severe, but not a bad idea to have that rain gear ready to go just to be on the safe side. But we're going to continue to watch this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But then here we go. Those temperatures warming up. Still below average, but we will be in the low 70s. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, as of now, drying out. Could see a little bit of a sprinkle here or there. But looking ahead towards next weekend, oh, we're getting there. Mid 70s, even upper 70s, and still seeing on and off clouds and clear skies, staying dry for that first weekend of June. And then Monday, next Monday, plenty of sunshine and forecasting highs in the upper 70s still. So still below average for the next 10 days, but a big difference from today in the mid 60s to the upper 70s for next Monday. So we're slowly warming up, and as of now, only tracking rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and also into Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on WTOL 11 Plus. The fun doesn't stop just here. Like I mentioned, we have a wonderful selection of shows for you to choose from Off the Radar, Good Day After the Show, The Vault, Chasing the Game, Well Read, Well Said. Check those out again, all on WTOL 11 Plus. And for more weather content, follow the WTOL 11 weather team. Thanks so much and have a great